I'll start studying for my certification tomorrow. Maybe I need to go clean the bathroom first. There's a lot of excuses that we'll have before we start studying. It always seems like the thing that we'll put off and procrastinate on the most, putting the effort in to learn something new. The brain doesn't want to do it. And also you have to have the right motivation to do it. I've been struggling for quite some time, and I've realized that it's not the material so much as the reason that I'm studying for it that was the source of my procrastination. Why am I not pushing forward with this? We're going to talk about that and more. I'm just a normal guy, and I'm trying to navigate this weird job market just like the rest of you. I wanted to sit down and discuss where I'm coming from and where I'm going to. So let's jump right into it. Some of you from my previous videos probably are thinking, well, he's got to be studying for a CCNA, because that's what I was talking about. Studying for CCNA was one of my primary goals as it was relevant to the job that I was in, but it's not anymore. My new job, which I've been in for nearly 9 months now, actually has a different set of skill requirements. And if you're not sure what certification you should go after, think about what your job, your current role needs. Hug that job and add skills that are going to build value for the company that you're working for now. For me, I'm shifting gears. No more CCNA. Now I'm going to be studying for my Red Hat Certified System Administrator. And it's just as much fun as studying for the CCNA, and that's because I get to have hands-on lab experience. Let me show you what I'm using to study for this certification. So the very first thing you need to do when discussing certifications is picking the right study material. What I do is I like to do some research. Pearson's always been a very good and reliable source for study material, and that's what I'm using for the RHCSA. This particular book was just released. I always like that when a book is hot off the press. That means you're starting a certification right at its infancy, and that gives you more time to study for it. I always hate when you're studying for something like CCNA, which is currently switching up or discussing the switch up to the model of its certification. I think they're adding troubleshooting to it. I believe you have until January, if I remember seeing the post correctly, so you do have some time to get that one done, but I decided let's just go ahead and switch gears and start on the thing that's going to add value to me now. I always take a look at the books. How long has the author been writing books? Does he get the certifications every time they roll through? The new iterations, this particular author did, and that was one of the things that I really liked about this author, Sander van Woot. And I apologize if I pronounce your name wrong. I looked at some of the material before it was released. It seemed like it was very digestible, and there was a lot of online material that accompanied the book. So those are always good things to look out for when picking your study material. Can't wait to get started on this. Now, one of the things that I'm going to do, and I've never done this before, is I'm going to make videos on each thing that I complete in my study journey. So for instance, once I finish chapter 1, I'm going to make some videos on that, both for my community, to help build my community, but also because it's probably the best way to learn. If you can teach something, it helps that reinforcement so much more than just reading it and taking some notes and forgetting about it. After each chapter, having that reinforcement through training on your YouTube channel, I think that's going to be a game changer for just being able to digest this information and store it in long-term memory. Alright, enough procrastination. I'm going to jump right into training. I appreciate everybody for joining today. If you're struggling with your certification, if you need somewhere to get motivated, if you want to come on here and chat and figure out how you can get started on something, this is your place to come and do so. I look forward to collaborating with you all, sharing my learning journey, and I'll see you all in the next video.